Do not go in there. Woo!
What's your name, scumbag?
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Go!
Then check for money order to the address on your screen.
Houston, we have a problem.
There is a message for you.
I can't take it anymore!
Crissy writes in, my husband's been sentenced to 20 years in prison. He's left me with the mortgage, his credit card bills, and his car loan. What should I do? Well, Crissy, you know, these are his debts, and his creditors are going to have to chase him to prison, to his cell. If you've got another place to live, this might be the time to think about moving out and letting those bills fall on him. I know, sounds like you might still love him and you want to keep a relationship, but you can't afford to pay his bills. He might just have to go bankrupt. While he's in prison, he might as well be in debtor's prison. These are not your responsibility. If you have a question, write to me. Go to creditdebtlife.com. Follow the links. I'll be happy to answer your question. I wanted to show you some sites from today. Now here's a sign that you've got to love. You know, who spends their days drawing these graphics up? And here's why I really don't like the circus. It's scarier than you think. We stopped and had a great little roadside cafe lunch. And for dessert, I had this wonderful fresh-made strawberry scone. It was as delicious as you can imagine. And then off to the grocery store. Here in England, they sell pancakes in cellophane packages. And they sell vodka chocolate shakes in the alcohol aisle. They also sell alcoholic cider in 2-liter bottles. And generic French wine comes in a can. Of course, if you're going to have generic French wine, you must have a little spotted dick. Or you can have the big squeeze, yeast extract. And while you're checking out of the grocery store, don't forget to buy your pet insurance. Got another question in. This one is from Virginia. And Virginia writes in that she's had leukemia and has been disabled for over a year now. And she's been paying her bills by borrowing from her other credit cards. She's not behind on any of the bills now. Her husband suggested that maybe the time has come for her to just stop paying these bills. She's not working. Well, Virginia, your husband might have a good suggestion. If you're not working now, and you have no anticipation of going back to work in the near future, well, the possibility exists that you really might not be able to afford these bills. And borrowing to pay them without any expectation of being able to repay that money could be nothing more than stealing, because you have no reasonable expectation to be able to pay it. If you're going to go back to work, then you might be able to repay these bills. But if you're not going back to work, I'm afraid that I might have to suggest thinking about bankruptcy. At least go and meet with a bankruptcy attorney and find out what your options are. Thanks for writing in. If you have a question you want to ask, send it to creditdebtlife.com. Follow the links. Submit your question online.